Welcome back to another video. I am going to do the 10 things I can't live without tag. Not tag, I'm thinking of like really old school YouTube here. I've also just noticed a big crack on the side of my wall. I hope that's going to be okay. I'm going to show you what I can't live without. So let's start with item number 1. I'm literally like kind of obsessed with and growing more and more obsessed with by the day. This magnesium spray. So you might remember this from like a really old vlog, but Matt had a lot of trouble sleeping for quite a long time. And one of our friends who's actually a vet, Phoebe, shout out to Phoebe if you're watching, she recommended one of these magnesium sleep sprays. Now, obviously, she is a vet, but she uses this herself and she said it was really good and really helpful. I use this literally every single night now, and I just have a little spray. I keep it beside the radio in the kitchen. I don't know if you've seen it in some of the vlogs, but I find this really helps. So if you're looking for something to help you get off to sleep, then I would say definitely give this a go. Next, you know that I'm such a homebody. I love my home comforts. I love nothing more than when I get home from work, PJs straight on, bra off, PJs on. I'm getting the TV on. I'm sitting on that sofa for most of the night, and I know that's basic and terrible. I should be reading books, but I love to watch TV. Love my podcasts, love my TV shows. You know the drill. Oh God, I sounded like Bevo there. Anyway, one of my favourites, all-time favourites, this is my second pair of these, are these UGG slippers. Now this is particular to the colour and the slipper itself. This is the Scuffette in, what is this shade called again? This is called the Goat. Goat, yeah, this is the shade Goat, like G-O-A-T. And it is the nicest light grey colour. Now initially I wanted the dark grey of these, and I remember first time I got them, this is like, these last you like 5 years, I'm not kidding. So the first time I got these, I think it was before I even met Matt. I've had them for years and years. I remember going to office with my mum and she was going to get me these for Christmas, and I tried on, or I don't know if I even tried them on. I was going to buy the dark grey pair, and she said to me, Jess, you are too pale for the dark grey, because the dark grey is like black, and against my pale skin, especially with no makeup on in the morning when I'm like, you know, fresh, rolled out of bed, looking like a crazy person, you don't want a dark grey pair. You want the light grey. And look at this shade against my skin. I feel like if you're a pale girl, go for light coloured PJs and slippers and these sort of like more softer tones, because in the cold light of day, no makeup, you know when your skin is like completely clear of makeup and you can kind of see the veins coming through and you've got that bluey grey tinge to you. These go perfectly with it. So yeah, I cannot live without these. These are my second purchase. I hope they never discontinue the colour. And I also like that these ones don't have the, you know, they started doing this like gold plaque on them that say UGG. I've just got the embossed ones and I love these. Highly recommend. You can tell how passionate I am about these. They're great slippers and they're not too hot. Everyone's like, oh, they make my feet too hot. No, they're like natural fibres. Natural fibres keep you warm in summer and cool in winter. No, keep you cool in summer and warm in winter. That's it. On the same train, I have my Piglet in bed pajamas. Similar situation with the colour of these. These are linen. They are the most breathable fabric. I'll put a picture on screen of what they actually look like, but I have this baby pink pair. I think they just suit me really well and I don't feel washed out in them. I feel like a pretty pink angel when I wear these. They're so comfortable. I also, around my period or like different times of the month, I'll get quite sweaty, and like while I've got my period I get really bad night sweats, and these kind of, I don't know, absorb the sweat. I don't wake up feeling like my pajamas are sticking to me. They are just like cool, breathable fabric. I'll do a little close up there to see if you can see the kind of like quality of the linen. Can you see? Next, our favourite, and if you're not a wine drinker you might not get this, but next our favourite wine glass. So these, I got these, when did I get these? I got these when we moved in here, so I've only had them for about 4 months, and now I'm literally like, I want a whole set. I can't live without them. I only have 4 and they were £55. They're from Glassette. I've definitely shown them before. I don't know if you can actually see or if it will even focus. Is it focusing? But it says Glassette on the rim. Look how thin they are. They're like super thin. The most lovely glass to drink out of. White wine, red wine. They're just a really cute little bistro French glass, and I love how they look. They're from Glassette, did I say that? And yeah, I love how they look. I love how they taste to drink out of. I drink my orange juice in the morning out of these. I drink wine. You'll have seen it in so many vlogs, but these are literally like, cannot live without. they're such a nice housewarming gift if someone you know has moved into a new house and you want to get them something and you're thinking a candle. Candles are so basic, everybody gets candles. These are such a nice gift. I will link everything down below as well, by the way. This is obviously just for illustrative purposes. This is our coffee that we have been drinking, and these clips here, I get these from Amazon. I think I've actually bought 2 packs of them. You get them multicolored. I'm sure I saw them, I've had them for years, but they are so handy. You can literally put them on top of bags of cereal. You can put them, we put it on like sugar or flour or anything that you open and you really want it to be sealed shut. I'm sure they might be garden pegs to be used in the garden for hangout washing, but we use them in the kitchen and I can't live without them, and to the point that I bought another pack of them. So yeah, I find them really handy, and I love that they come in all these cool colours. You get pinks, blues, greens, all the different colours, and they're super handy, and they keep things sealed shut. They've got a good grip on them. Okay, next, paper calendar. This is obviously just a generic paper calendar. This is the one that I actually got Matt for Christmas. As you can see here, it looks like this. It's got these like really cool brutalist photography pictures on top. You guys would have seen it in my Vlogmas. I picked it up in a really cool shop in Manchester. These are all the different kind of buildings and pictures that you get each month. But what I love to do is mark out with washi tape, because sometimes these really nice calendars, you don't want to get them all covered in pen, and like, I know, you know, when you've got a man, and they're like writing, their handwriting's not the greatest. It can be really nice to have the coloured tape as like a bit of a guide. Also, you can pull it off and change it if plans change. You don't want like scribbles and pen everywhere. You can tell I'm a little bit like anal about this stuff. But yeah, we use this and it's just so nice because we're not a couple that's going to stick to like an iCal or like a shared Google Calendar. I know lots of my friends actually have them and love them and like swear by them. But I just think that a good old-fashioned paper calendar hanging in the kitchen, you can't go wrong. And yeah, this was February, like we had our ski holiday. So we did like red is for me, green is for Matt, and purple is combined. So that was March. No, that was Feb. This is March. And I just love it. I feel like it's a great calendar. So yeah. And it's fun to update. So you literally put everything in it. One thing I absolutely cannot live without is my little handheld Dyson. We got this when we moved into our flat in Balham together. So this is the Dyson V8. And it's fantastic. It works really well. I'm going to put it down now. It's quite big. It works amazingly on hardwood floor. It works great on carpet. It's just really light, easy to carry around. Obviously, if you have a big house, probably not the best size. But if you have a flat or a small little 2 up, 2 down house like ours, it's perfect. It literally glides over all the surfaces, picks up food, picks up everything. And it is just fantastic, and it works as well now as it did the day that we got it, and we must have had it for like 3 years now at least. So highly recommend. So that is like a major cannot live without, that Hoover. And it's like a joy to use. It's not something that I like feel like I've got to lug around the house. It's actually quite fun and I like it. And it doesn't fill up that fast. I know everyone's going to say Shark's better, but we got that as a gift and we love it. It's fantastic. A gift from my family. My mum and dad got us that. Not like if Dyson sent me it, oh my god, I'd be so pleased. Next I have my all-time favourite water bottle. This is specifically because this is a little sheepskin one. It is the perfect size. So if you can just imagine, when I'm sitting on the sofa and I've got cold feet or I've got a cold, I don't know, arm, or my tummy's feeling a little bit like period cramps, I'll fill this up with like boiling water. I know you're not meant to, don't follow that advice. You're meant to put like cold water. I don't even know what you're meant to do with these, but you're not meant to fill it with boiling water. But it really keeps you warm for so long. It's so snuggly and so warm and cozy. It's so nice as well. This is a bit gross, but when I fill it up and I put it in my bed and I kind of put my feet on it, and it keeps me really warm and cozy and toasty. And yeah, this is one of the items that I absolutely cannot live without. Next we have a beauty favourite. You guys know I go on about this all the time. I'm sure I mentioned it in a recent vlog. I've probably gone through about 30 of these. No, not 30. Probably like 10 in my whole life. I've been using this since it came out, I'm pretty sure. This is the Genevieve Cannabis or CBD 50% darker tanning mist. This is like the best face spray. If you are a Saint-Tropez facial mist tanner girl, I've actually got a bottle of that in my bedroom, then try this one, because this one, I just feel like this one lasts a little bit longer and you get a bit more colour, but I use the 50, right, look, I've got it on now. and obviously I'm not tanned, I'm pretty pale. It just works so well under makeup, under foundation. You can literally spray it and then put your makeup on and there's no trouble at all. It's like great, and you don't feel like it's on your skin. It doesn't leave a residue. It really it kind of like goes into a nice tan over the course of the day, and then it fades off really well. Like, you are not going to have patchy tiger bread skin. In summer, I'll spray this, and when we're on holiday especially, I'll spray this, then I'll put all my SPF on and everything, but I'll spray it also on my shoulders and kind of down onto my arms, and it just, also I put it on my hands and it leaves the nicest colour. Really, really, like, cannot live without this, and it often goes on sale. They'll do like 2 for 1 in Superdrug or on the UTAN website. I think it's also a Scottish brand, yeah, infused with CBD and Scottish lavender oil. It's so good, and it's not a gimmick. It's amazing. Please try it. Number 9 is my reusable Bagu bag. It's big enough that you can literally do most of a shopping haul in there. Like, you can really fill this up. I'll have like a big carton of milk, bread, cereal. Like, it's a really big bag. I mean, I'm not doing a good example of showing that there, but it folds down into nothing, literally. And I just feel like it's a cool, like, reusable bag. If I'm going to be reusing plastic bags and having to carry them around with me, which I find a bit of a pain in the ass, by the way, I want it to be cool and nice and look good. And this one really does the trick. I also love my striped one, which is like blue, red and white stripes. It's really cool. And yeah, I just feel like a Bagu bag, you can't go wrong. I also use the little pocket that it comes in. Obviously that bag goes in there, but I can't be bothered showing you on camera. It comes in this little pouch, and I attach my keys to it, and I feel like it's a good big bright thing that you literally can't miss when you're looking for your keys. So super handy, and I love that. My mum got me that for Christmas. Now I'm going to finish on an OG favourite. This is, I remember like uploading a vlog recently and saying, oh, I feel like I talk about the same products all the time. And you guys literally said to me like, no, we love to see what you use all the time, because it means that you absolutely love the products and you adore it. And I hope you get a taste of that from me showing this repeatedly. But another one of those products that I literally can't live without, and me and my sister and my mum have used this for years, since my sister worked at Estee Lauder, and it is the Estee Lauder Advanced Night Repair. This is one of those products that I just know, if I've been bad to my skin, if I've not been drinking enough water, if I have, you know, been eating unhealthily and my skin just needs a good drink of water. I've been getting into a weird habit over the past few weeks of washing my face, cleansing my skin, using my La Roche-Posay, you know, the big cleanser that I have, and then just not putting any hydration on my skin after, not moisturising, just maybe doing like a spritz of this and then going straight to bed. And I mean, that is not good for anyone. You need to be hydrating and using serums, and anytime I've been doing a bit of that, and I think it's just sheer laziness or tiredness because I'm getting home from work late, I'll give myself a big drink of this. I'll put this on my skin, and it gives myself, it's basically like a drink of water for your skin. I actually wore it all day yesterday. Yesterday was Saturday. I just put this on in the morning. It's obviously for nighttime, but you just see the results. This is like one of those products where you can well and truly see how good it is for your skin and how much your skin loves it. So yeah, this is one of my favourites. I got this, if anyone remembers, last year. Was it last year or the year before? For my birthday. My mum and dad got me this. This is like an extra jumbo size. It is expensive. It's about £100 for this size, but it lasts forever. I mean, it's like March. I got it in August, and I think I've used like up to there. It's like full to the brim when you get it, and it's fantastic. Like, you feel the results. Also, big tip, go into Estee Lauder and ask for a sample, and they will give you the little bottles like that. And I love those little bottles, because actually when I'm on holiday, I will decant this into the small bottles and take the small bottle with me. So please go into Estee Lauder and see if you can get a little tester. They won't give you loads, but they'll probably give you one, and you won't be disappointed because it's fantastic. So those are my favourites. Also, I have another favourite that, actually I'll just show you this as well, but it's a bit gross. It's a hairbrush, and it's a Moroccan oil hairbrush, and it normally has this little orange thing in the bottom of it. It's like a pointy stick, and you pull it out and it helps you find your parting. And I've just been loving this brush. I've been really trying to get into the habit of putting the mousse through my hair, using my heat protection oil. I can do a little hair routine if you guys want to see it. You probably don't, because it's quite basic and it just gives this result. But I've been trying to separate my hair blow drying it properly so that it actually gets dry at the roots, because I can often feel if I leave a little bit of dampness in my hair, then my hair will sit really flat to my head and it's just not a good look. So I've been trying to really do that and just give my hair a little bit more volume, and I feel like it's really helping, and I'm using this brush a lot. I think these brushes are really good. I don't want to go too close because it's obviously wrapped up in my hair, but these brushes are really good. This is the 35mm. They're really good because they've got the holes in them, so when you're drying your hair, the air can go through it and dry all sides of it, and you really get the most out of the brush. And yeah, this is another one, but it's just an extra add-on because I've already done 10. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope it was good and I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what your 10 favourite things are in the comments. I will be back on Sunday with another video. It's going to be a vlog of past couple of weeks, all the things I've been getting up to, and it's a really good one. Me and Matt go to Morrison's and do a huge food shop haul. So I really hope you enjoyed this, and I hope you're having a lovely week. I will see you on Sunday. Bye.